sending his call in the middle.
In the Wildcat Den, we have this big wooden Wildcat.
It started with Jeremy putting up ones of Andrew looking like Bieber.
Well, we always have a continuously running thing of all the pictures in the locker room. Jeremy prints out pictures of all the players and compares them to either another player or a famous person or just something funny in general.
And then Nick responded with one of Jeremy looking like the Asian guy from The Hangover, which ended up being just a brawl.
Clever ones
Me
up
and
there.
Jeremy just stay, and we're late to gym every day. We put up pictures. It's awesome.
Our most recent batch was 13 pictures. we showed up to gym class 30 minutes late. And then it just went from there, and the whole Wildcat is pretty much filled up.
Probably one of my favorite things is the photo board in the locker room that we have of comparisons. Those are always hilarious.
Fab Five is Jack, Adam, Hutch, Dan, and me. It's just really fun. 5 guys at the end of the bench.
And just everybody in the Fab Five, we just kind of sit on the end of the bench and just have a good time during the games.
Just all the Fab Five. Give a shout out to our Fab Five. It's a good time with them.
We're sitting on the bench. I don't know exactly how it started, but we ended up mimicking what Bogues was doing. Not in like a make fun of sort of way, but just like, you know, if he did a hand signal, we'd do it, and if he said something, we'd say it. And so we did that the whole game, and it was pretty funny. We got some people laughing, and it was pretty cool.
The Fab Five, imitating Bogues' every single move against the Lake Forest game. You know, he calls out gold, all 5 of them on the end of the bench call out gold along with him.
Fab Five at the end of the bench, they're always hilarious.
We got the big 3. I'm a part of. There's the Fab Five, and there's also the big 3, which is kind of the original bench gangsters, if you will. And so the big 3 is me, Jack, and Nick.
Okay, so one day after summer camp, Griffin wanted to TP one of our cars or do something to our cars, so he brought all this toilet paper, had it in his cars, and so he stays to shoot, and me, Jeremy, and Andrew go down to the parking lot in the field house. We see that his car is unlocked. He's got all the toilet paper in there.
He left his car
unlocked with everything, so we just throw toilet paper around the inside, wrap all around the outside of his car with his own toilet paper. Stuart, come here. He's like, oh, I knew you guys were up to something. And so we go down and he sees it and he's just like, oh my God, he just loved it. He's like, yes, yes, yes. So all 3 of us, that was the best.
That was our first impression of Stewie. Early in the season, he was, he liked Barth a lot because Barth's a good player. Yeah, Barth he sees me in the hallway. He goes, guess what? I was like, what? You know, Coach Stewart? And I was like, yeah. This was early in the basketball season. He goes, he just came up to me and he was like, what's good, Barth? And we were just like, wait, that's what he said to you? We're like, well, it's weird because Stewie's right there. So, it's just little Stewie things here and there. We gotta love it.
I just ask Coach Stewart about the goat.
Grab it again. Lay it off the glass with your hand hit the glass. Don't touch the glass.
We lost in this game, but it was against Zion. Ellis went for the game-winning shot. It missed, and when he missed, we all turned and looked over, and Bogues was in the middle of a flip somersault thing onto the floor.
Bogues did this backflip somersault on the floor, rolled around, and we all saw it. And we tried not to laugh because we just lost, but that was really funny.
And we were all kind of depressed because we just lost in overtime, but we couldn't help but laugh as Bogues was sprawled out on the court, which it was hilarious.
We're in the locker room after the game, just kind of, going over what happened, stuff like that. Bogues comes in, munching on Doritos. Something was up.
Coach and his Dorito commercial crunches up the Doritos and sprinkles it over a jersey, trying to get us to come back to life.
And he goes, what are we gonna do from here? And Barth looks at me, he goes, are we supposed to lick his fingers? And he says, maybe we'll come back to life. A little cheesy there, no pun intended. No pun intended. Bogues he's a goofy coach, but you gotta love him.
Play basketball because it's really fun, and I've been playing it my whole life. This team was really fun. There's a lot of good people on the team, which help us get better.
One thing I could never confess is that I can't dance a single step. It's you, it's me, and there's dancing.
I don't know, I grew up into it. It's my dad. He loved Michael Jordan, and then he just showed me basketball, and I fell in love with it.
I play basketball just because it's a sport that I love to play. All my older siblings played it, so I guess it just runs in the family.
Luke Matheson, he's a really big leader. He knows what he's doing all on the floor.
Overall, it's just been fun being with these guys, hanging out.
I like the team atmosphere and just fun to play. Feed off people's energy in the crowd, and when it's loud, you play better, play harder.
St. Tails plays a pretty good character.
It's been fun. Our team gets along this year.
I don't know, I really like the game, and it's just something that I've always done, I guess, and then once I got to the high school level, all my friends were doing it, and I always loved it, so it just kind of went well together.
Dan Ryan's funny because he just does whatever he wants.
Dan Ryan, that's my boy. He's a great player. Works hard. Just recently shaved his beard, so he's looking fresh right now.
I'd like to think that I bring some positive energy to the team, so I just try to contribute in that way.
Dan Ryan is always fun to practice with. He's always ready to work hard.
Dan Ryan, who takes stretching very seriously.
Yeah, I mean it's been really positive. It's been a lot of fun. You know, like I said before, it's just a really good group of guys. So, like being a part of this team has been really special to me, and it's meant a lot.
I like running around and getting all sweaty and not really caring about anything else, but just playing hoops.
So I definitely admire Mac on the court, Anthony Mac. He's so athletic, freakishly athletic. It's always fun to watch him play because you know he'll go out and work his hardest.
Pretty much off the court, we were really close and always really hung out and just got along really well together.
I love everything about basketball in general.
Jack, and you know, he keeps it real on the bench, and same thing with Nick. And so those two guys and me, you know, we spend a lot of time on the sidelines together, but it's all good. So, but
The bus rides can get pretty interesting at times, and just like pregame and stuff like that, that's usually really fun. It was basically just really fun, and I'm glad that I made the team and got to be a part of this.
I play basketball because I just love to play in front of my friends and family, and I've been playing it since I was little, and it's just, I love the competition. It's fun.
Everyone on the team looks up to him because he's probably the most talented player.
He's very fun to play with. He's reliable on the floor. It kind of freaked us out as a team when he hurt his knee, but he's come back stronger, and he's definitely the main threat for other teams when he has the ball in his hands.
The best offensive player. And,
I have to say one thing, Ryan's the star of this team.
yeah.
Gary knows. Gary.
Just being around my friends and a group of guys is a really fun team, and that'll just be the main thing that I'll miss the most, just that aspect of it.
I'll probably miss, just hanging out with like all the friends all the time. Over the years, I played with some of these guys since I was like 11 or 12 years old, and it's gonna be pretty weird. Not only, not playing basketball competitively, but also playing with those same guys, not seeing them every day.
Well, before games, I usually have to beat up on Andrew in horse.
Andrew O'Sullivan. Now, playing in horse, not too good of a player. I was beating him. And there was one time during summer ball, middle of the game, ran off the court, just puked everywhere. Pink protein shake.
Finally, Andrew O'Sullivan, over a summer league game, he had a protein shake before the game against Vernon Hills in the main gym. He turns around and starts running, and we're all like, what's he doing? He holds his mouth, and we see puke coming out of his mouth down onto the court. He leaves the gym, and he pukes in the hallway.
In general, I've had a lot of fun, and had a lot of good memories, and I'm definitely going to miss almost everything about the game and about playing for Libertyville.
He's one of the best rebounders on our team. He works so hard down low.
Joey is a workhorse, and I look at him as like a little mirror image somewhat of Luke. So they challenge each other because they're similar of size, so it's fun to watch them battle in practice.
Yeah, Joey, very hard worker down low. He gets a lot of rebounds. He plays really hard on defense, something every team needs.
Everything about it, I don't know. I just play, no clue.
I think the whole team is talented. We have a really good team.
Man, Ellis Matthews is just a character. He's a great kid.
Like the whole season's been funny. The whole every day in practice is someone makes a funny joke or whatever.
I play basketball because it's so much fun, and in one 32-minute game, you kind of get every flash of emotion. You get like excitement, depression, you feel it all, and then hopefully at the end you end on a happy note. But it's so fast-paced and fun, and you're with a good team, and I don't know, it kind of sums everything up.
So Landon Iyer, one of the most enthusiastic kids I know, especially on the basketball court. He always encourages us to work hard, regardless of what mood I or anyone else is in.
He's probably the hardest working kid on the team.
You gotta love Landon. You can't stay mad at Landon. He's just a genuine kid that you gotta love.
Yeah, he's pretty much the all-time Libertyville charge taker.
Oh yeah.
Just the team unity, because this is the last time I'll be on a real team sport. I'm definitely gonna miss that. So kind of a sum up of my career of basketball, but it's been so much fun, such a good team.
I was born to be a ball player, and I do for the ladies, 8'7", 8'7", 4'5", 3'2". It's my favorite sport, I don't know.
The first JV game, Adam Kentucky airballed the free throw, and it was horrendous, I'm not gonna lie.
Got a great set of guys out here, and just a really fun time playing basketball with all them, and see all the bonding that we had as a team and everything that we did together and what carried us up to this point until we win state championship. You stay classy, San Diego.
I've always liked basketball, it's always been fun for me. Even though I tend to get a little emotional at times in games.
He's one of the emotional leaders of our team. He gets very involved in the game.
Jeremy, the best word to describe him is disruptive. And everyone always says that about him, and to this day, he doesn't know whether to take that as a compliment or if that's even a good thing.
Well, Burke getting rim stuffed at Lakes was pretty funny.
Waiting for him to dunk all year. He's got a wide open whole half court, dribbling, goes up with his right hand, gets stuffed. I could have done this. He gets hit, stuffed by the bottom of the rim. Not only did he miss it, then he crumbles to the floor, ball falls on top of him.
So my senior year of basketball has been awesome. There's a lot of seniors. There's a few seniors on the team that I'm really close with. I'm gonna miss playing with them. They're really good friends. They're good teammates to have and stuff.
It's just been a fun team with all the seniors, and gonna miss the Fab Five. Hopefully we'll get that back here.
Probably he's gone through about 5 shooting shirts throughout the whole season. Yeah. And pants. He just never remembers anything. He never has his travel suit.
We're all dressed up. We all got our warm-up shirt on and stuff. And Hutch is, somewhere in the back of the locker room. He comes up to the front. We're all like huddling for pregame, and he's the only one without a shooting shirt. And Stewie asks, where's your shooting shirt, Hutch? And he goes, what? I forgot. He goes, you forgot both of them? Hutch's like, well, yeah. And Stewie's, Hutch, what the hell is wrong with you?
So Keegan has become kind of like the defensive anchor of our team. He positions himself right in the middle of the lane and alters so many shots during the game that, it completely changes the output of the game.
Yeah, Keegan definitely challenges the bigs because, no one's really big compared to him, so, and he does give really bad dead legs.
Keegan alters so many shots. When he's on the floor with us on defense, it helps so much. If you get beat, he'll be right there, and he changes the shot completely.
Keegan, when he dunks the ball, is pretty cool.
Keegan, love playing with Keegan. He doesn't complain at all, and he probably gets the most fouls in practice. He catches the ball and I hack him to death, and yet I don't hear a word out of him.
Dan Ryan's pregame huddle pep talk, no one took seriously. Didn't get anyone hyped up, but it got everyone in a good mood before the game.
We take it seriously, but we also, we're a group of kids. We get along together really well, and we have a lot of fun. So it's just going to practice every day. It's not like a chore or anything, because you get to be around a fun group of guys.